Peace, 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 peace. I'm gonna one day get that right. Peace, y'all. It's your boy ActionFiggySkinny here again with another quick hit review. And today we've got, as you can see, it's another fig from the comic Expired Wave. Today we've got the Infinity Gauntlet #1 Adam Warlock with his classic look from the Infinity Watch and Infinity Gauntlet and all them Infinity things, and you know that, like, you know, Adam Warlock, not the weird with the red and the yellow and the vesty thing. Mine's with the you know, when he had the cape and he was about the business. This is what we wanted. This is what we've been wanting. Personally, I'm good with the version that I have, but I like this a lot. The version I have from the Guardians of the Galaxy wave is more of a modern look when he was on the Guardians of the Galaxy. I like that. It made it work. But this is great. And now I have a Magus. When he's evil. Now, you know what I mean? And people that know, they know what I'm talking about. So now you get kind of a 2-for-1 here, because then you can go and turn that fig into that, and you have this for that, and it's all good. And you get the Infinity Gauntlet, and you get that nice comic book that, like, again, most people didn't want, but I see potential with this. You know, you just have figures sitting down looking at these. It could be used for good. They know what they're doing when they put these things out. These little pieces for ACBing and stuff. They know what they're up to. So, without further ado, because I know I ran on for a bit for this one, we about to see what's in this box. And for those of you that care about the boxes like that, you see him, you know, he's looking all decked out. Super nice. He got his 2 fists. He's got his staff. He's got the Infinity Gauntlet. We're looking good over here. The back reads, in the Infinity Gauntlet saga, the leader of the Soul World, Adam Warlock, joins a group of heroes to help thwart Thanos' schemes. And I love that cover. I have, like, the trade of this comic book, and it's actually, like, really, like, I just like the story and how, like, kind of epic the battles are. It's pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like, it's nothing to thwart at. Captain America standing up to do and being like, you shall not. You know what I mean? Anyways. Yeah, let's get into this fig. Let's pop this thing open. And here he is, fresh out of the package. And, I mean, yeah, he looks dope. I like it. I like it a lot. As you can see, I put his staff in his hand already. I didn't go ahead and put the Infinity Gauntlet on him because I'm going to save that for later. But, yeah, man, this figure's pretty standard. The paint looks nice, clean. The Vulcan body, as you can see, with a plastic cape. I would have liked, now, okay, y'all killed me before when I said cloth, and I know the technical term is soft goods, so I would have liked a soft goods cape on him. But yeah, this kind of works out. The skull on it mine's painted pretty well, but doesn't come out too good. I'll kind of bring them closer so you can see that. See, the skull on mine, it looks alright. But to be honest, I really kind of like the head sculpt on him. I mean, the fact that his face is gold and his hair is the same color, they made it they made it look distinct enough with the choice of paint that they used. And yeah, this is vibing. I'm digging this. I'm digging the way this came out. Came out pretty nice. I'm not gonna go into too much about the deco. We'll save that for the articulation portion, but this is cool. The cape, yeah, okay, yeah, this is alright. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the accessories on this bad boy.
According to Wikipedia, Adam Warlock is a character appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics. The character first appeared in Fantastic Four #66-67, created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, originally named him. The character would later be significantly developed by Roy Thomas and Jim Starlin.
I mean, I like to kind of do that, even though, you know, I mean, just like to make sure. I'm just throwing that in there, you know, a little blooper gooper for y'all. No, but blooper gooper, that's terrible. Sounds terrible. So bad. But yeah. Let's get into these accessories real quick. I'm having too much fun with this, that's all. He does come with this beautiful staff. I don't know if the name of the staff, that's kind of why I Googled it, and that's what it came with the Googling. But yeah, I'm going to go and get the proper name of that and come back to y'all real in a second. Now, in terms of accessories, he doesn't really come with much. I mean, he comes with the standard set amount of things that you have with a figure these days for this price. But our boy Adam Warlock comes with a very nicely done version of the karmic staff. I had to Google the name of this thing because I completely forgot it. I did know it at some point, but I forgot because dad brain. That does happen. If you're a dad and you know what it is, you know, holler at me in the comments. Yeah. So the karmic staff is looking pretty nice. I like the way they carved out the bird at the top, and also how it goes from thicker to thinner. Big pause on that on the way down. It's kind of cool. Yeah. Also, he comes with 2 open hands that you see here on the figure itself. I'm gonna go ahead and just, yeah, you see the 2 open hands on the figure. He comes with 2 sets of 2 fisted joints. You know, standard red. They look good. Everybody's happy with that color. Yeah, you know what I mean? He comes with the comic book accessory. There's a very detailed 3D print of the Infinity Gauntlet #1, where Thanos decided to go buck wild and just, you know, tear things up, and the heroes had to come down on him, and everybody had to come down on him, tell him, hey, yo, dude, you wildin', bro. You need to chill the hell out. And it also comes with a hand version of the Infinity Gauntlet that I'm going to put on our boy Adam here and show y'all what all these accessories look like on our boy in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that looks awesome. That looks really cool. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them posed like this, but I mean, I already have Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet on the shelf, so it's kind of like, I can't really have both because continuity, but it looks really cool. This might be a thing. This definitely might be a thing. Pretty dope. Let's show him with the staff in the other hand and switch that around. Alright, there he is holding the karmic staff and the gauntlet. Looking dope. I like it a lot. Very nice. Cool. Super cool. I don't normally like these colors together either. But I don't know. It makes it look good. Makes it look very good. And there he is with both fists on. These have a horizontal sway on them / joint, whereas the open hands, gripping hands, have a vertical, which is, I mean, standard and pretty dope and needed these days when you have figures that hold things like guns and sticks and so on and so forth. So yeah, that being said, let's go ahead and get into the articulation on this guy, which, if you know the Vulcan body, pretty standard to the, you know, today, but I like to go over it just because for certain figs have certain, you know, limitations, so on. This guy has a cape, so let's see how that limits his neck and that butterfly movement. And yeah, after that we'll get into the comparisons. All right, okay, cool. So articulation wise, standing up straight with the cape, he is able to look up just that much, which is not much, but down without kind of bending the torso is quite a bit. He does not get much of a neck tilt out of there, but just a little. Cape does hinder, but not too much, because the joints, you know, his arms go up, cross like that. Oops, see, falling. But then it's also, it's malleable enough so that he does get the deep V. You know what I mean? All to say. Ab crunch is like so. Goes back quite a bit, which is a sign that this body is either getting used a lot or it's just a really great body. Not too sure. Knees are double jointed and they reach up. Also with a twist cut here and a boot cut, which is great and needed always. And you can't not have boot cuts, guys. Let's just keep that up. And yeah, Adam's looking dope. And with the Vulcan body, standard articulation for newer Marvel Legend figure. I like it. I like it. He looks good. Very good. Yeah. Hope those knees got in there. But yeah, just to show you guys again, it is a double jointed knee. Everybody's happy about it. Can he pivot on it? Is this pivotable? Especially with the cape? Oh. Let's go ahead and get into our comparisons. Yeah. Let's go. Battery's about to die, so let's get into comparison time. I gotta do this little quickie. So first of all, we got him in first up. We got him with the old school Galactus. Well, I actually honestly forgot I had. I did buy this 2-pack for honestly the Moonstone figure, which is not even like super accurate to her costume in the comics, but I mean it was like one of her later costumes and so on and so forth. But all to say, I didn't really have much use for this Drax. I'm more familiar with the newer version of Drax that was joined by that joined Guardians of the Galaxy, and not so much this one that was a kind of like a villain in the Silver Surfer series that I didn't really watch anyway. So yeah, but these two kind of look good together. This he was part of the Infinity Watch, or had something to do with the Infinity Watch, and then moved on to like in Infinity Gauntlet. He was a part of it as well. You guys are gonna kill me in the comments, I know that, but that's why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a learning experience. I didn't read everything, but I got, I did my notes on most things. So yeah, here we are. These two look great together. Colors are vibrant. Things are cooking up here. This like the red and black, and then these will look great on the display together. Which I might have to go and put him into display and out of the drawer. And that's my very loud neighbor. So there you go. Next up, we have him with the only other Marvel Legends Adam Warlock that I have. And here he is against the only other Adam Warlock we've gotten in the Marvel Legends from Hasbro, except for that really horrible classic version that I didn't personally buy, but I think a few people out there, some of you guys who've been collecting a little bit longer than me, might have him. Yeah, we have the Guardians of the Galaxy wave. I believe this is the, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is from the Mantis wave Adam Warlock. It could be, damn, who is that really bad Bath figure that no one really cared about? You could remind me in the comments below, but I believe he was from the Mantis Build-A-Figure wave. And yeah, this is the Adam Warlock I've been rocking with for a minute. He came with the Mage's head, so I'm probably going to swap heads on him and put the Mage's head on him and have him look all evil and stuff. And then have this classic Adam Warlock representing Adam Warlock. This Adam Warlock, I believe, is from when he was on the Guardians of the Galaxy, like in newer times. So I kind of appreciate that. And yeah, it's nice. These two look cool together. Next up, we are gonna go ahead and put. Speaking of the Guardians of the Galaxy, classic Star-Lord. Let's just throw classic Star-Lord in there. See what that looks like. These two look pretty cool together. I'm not necessarily going to pose them together, but, just for shits and giggles, see what that looks like. While we're also here, let's go ahead and put a Gamora from the Guardians of the Galaxy 5-pack. We desperately need a new Gamora, like on the Black Widow body, please. Comic book updated Gamora. Please don't give me the spacesuit version, even though I know you guys are going to go ahead and give me that version. I more or less wanted a more closer look to her Infinity Watch, or even this. I kind of wanted more or less this again, but just on an updated body. Keep the same thickness, keep all of that, keep all the muscles, all of that intact. Just update the joints so things don't look too crazy. But yeah, there's Adam and Gamora looking great. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and put him against Captain America. And I did not buy the Captain America from the Secret Wars wave. I love that shield, but it couldn't justify me buying that figure again, because like I have him here, and then really we got him first with the 80th version. Just, it was like, this is the better blue. So yeah, Adam against Cap, looking pretty cool, looking pretty dope. For bonuses, I'm gonna go ahead and put him up against like this failed figure of Luke Cage that no one likes, but sure, why not. We got classic Thor, another character that we need an update on, because Thor needs some more love out here. This body's cool, but like just a little wonky, and I want a better cape and all that fun stuff. So that's him up against classic Thor. Let's put him up against a classic Baff real quick. This is Mandroid. That's what he looks like against a Mandroid. This will never happen in the comics, but for some reason it has to happen here. I'm gonna go ahead and put him up against Blackheart if I can find him. Hold on. Is it Blackheart or Blackout? I keep messing this guy's name up, and I know you guys. It's Blackout, I'm pretty sure, or it's Blackheart. I gotta play MVC too. But that's what these two look like together. I still need to put this guy on the shelf. Need to find a clear space for him and Ghost Rider and all my other like dark characters. There's been a negotiation going on with Wifey about her MCU shelf that she hasn't updated in a while, so I'm kind of like trying to take that space over, but it's not a winning argument right now. So we'll have to be continued on that one, guys. And finally, we're gonna go ahead and put him up against the Mad Titan himself, Thanos. Not Thanos, Thanos. I hate when y'all do that. Some of y'all be like, especially Joe Budden. Joe Budden be calling him Thanos. And I was like, why are you doing that? Just don't comment on anything Marvel. But yeah, here we go. That's what these two look like together. Vibrant blue and gold. You know what I mean? The colors work. They look really well. A little face off going. Can't wait. Like, probably one of the photos I'm really gonna do is just these two like peering down at each other like, let's go. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't really play too much with this Thanos when I got him. He can't look down at all, but he can look up, and it is. Yes. Already, this looks dope. So yeah, that's it for comparisons. I'm gonna go ahead and get into my final thoughts on this fig, and yeah, let's wrap this thing up. Yeah, buddy. Final thoughts on our boy Adam here. I really like this fig. I like how he came out. I like the body they chose. I like the paint they went with. Only gripe is I would have liked a fabric cape, you know, as they call it. What is it? Not material, not cloth. It's a, oh man, it's gonna bother me because I know wired. There's a terminology that everybody uses, and you know, soft goods. That's it, soft goods. I would have liked a soft goods cape, but hey. I'm going to go with this malleable plastic. The body came out good. The paint came out good. I would have also liked a neutral head sculpt, so you might lose 2 points for that. This Adam Warlock is getting an 8 out of 10 from your boy Skinny, because Skinny wasn't really into Adam Warlock, but I like the classic comic book covers, and I'm definitely going to go and try and recreate Infinity War #1 with your boy in the center and everybody surrounding him. That's what I'm going to try and do. If I can do it, we'll see. Who knows? But this fig is very nice. And I liked it. I liked the way they executed it. It came out dope. You know, didn't go too crazy with accessories. But hey, they got the point across and they got us a fig that a lot of people wanted. So they did their job. If you like this video, please go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Because I'll be dropping reviews once a week, twice a week. Depends on how I feel. Depends how the game is. And yeah, you could also go ahead and support me on Patreon, where I put up all my other videos. And if you like, you could also become a member of the channel, where you'll get exclusives and like videos pretty early, as soon as I get on that bandwagon. But all to say, thank you for watching. Keep fit, have fun, and keep collecting. And until next time, guys, peace.